Have you ever pondered upon the events that marked the commencement of India's journey towards freedom? This tale begins in the mid-19th century, with India under the heavy hand of British colonial rule. It was a period marked by oppressive policies and a disregard for local traditions and religions. The Revolt of 1857, often considered India's first freedom movement, didn't just happen overnight. The resentment had been building up, simmering beneath the surface of a nation yearning for liberty. The introduction of the Enfield rifle, with cartridges greased in pig and cow fat, was the spark that ignited the flame of rebellion in a land where the cow is revered and the pig is abhorred. The British, in their pursuit of control and profit, had overlooked one crucial aspect: the indomitable spirit of a people unwilling to let their heritage be trampled upon. The seeds of revolt were sown, and the stage was set for a historic uprising. The spark ignited, and the Revolt of 1857 took form, etching its mark in the annals of history. This uprising was not a spontaneous outburst, but a culmination of the simmering discontent and resentment against the oppressive British rule. It all began with a courageous soldier, Mangal Pandey, who refused to use the new cartridges rumored to be greased with cow and pig fat, offensive to both Hindu and Muslim soldiers. His act of rebellion in Barrackpore in March 1857 set the stage for a wider revolt. A month later in Meerut, a group of sepoys rebelled against their British officers, sparking mass mutinies that quickly spread to Delhi, Kanpur, and Lucknow. Each city narrates a tale of bravery and sacrifice, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Indian people. In Delhi, the elderly Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, reluctantly became the figurehead of the uprising. His symbolic leadership united the rebels, giving them a sense of legitimacy and purpose. Meanwhile, in Kanpur, Nana Sahib, the adopted son of the exiled Maratha Peshwa, led the struggle, and his name became synonymous with the revolt. Lucknow bore witness to the valor of Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi. Despite being a young widow, she led her troops into battle, becoming an enduring symbol of resistance against British rule. Her courage and leadership left an indelible mark on the pages of Indian history. However, the revolt was not without its tragedies. The British, with their superior resources and military organization, brutally suppressed the rebellion. Towns were razed, rebels were executed, and a reign of terror was unleashed to restore British authority. Yet the brutality of the suppression only served to further ignite the desire for freedom among the Indian people. The revolt may have been quelled, but it stirred a nationwide desire for freedom. It was the first significant challenge to the British Empire in India, a prelude to the relentless struggle for independence that would follow in the years to come. The Revolt of 1857, though unsuccessful, left an indelible mark on India's journey to freedom. In the aftermath of the revolt, the British administration underwent a significant shift. The East India Company's rule was replaced by direct British Crown control, marking the beginning of the British Raj. This change in governance was a double-edged sword. While it brought about certain reforms, it also led to increased exploitation and the deepening of the colonial grip. But perhaps the most profound impact of the revolt was not on the British, but on the Indians themselves. The uprising of 1857 forged a sense of unity among the diverse populace of India. It was a clarion call that transcended regional, religious, and social divisions. This newfound sense of nationalism was the bedrock upon which future freedom movements were built. The first wave of rebellion may have been crushed, but it ignited a flame of freedom that would eventually engulf the entire nation. The Revolt of 1857 was not just a rebellion, it was the first step towards freedom. This statement resonates as we delve deeper into the core of the uprising. The seeds of dissent were sown by a multitude of causes, social, economic, and political, all culminating in a fierce resistance against British rule. Key figures rose to prominence like Rani Lakshmibai and Mangal Pandey, their stories etching an indelible mark on the annals of this struggle. The aftermath, though filled with trials and tribulations, was instrumental in shaping the future of the Indian resistance. The significance of the first freedom movement in India's history is monumental. It was this revolt that sparked the fire of rebellion, leading to a persistent and unyielding struggle for independence. As we reflect upon the first freedom movement, we realize that it was not a mere historical event, but a testament to the indomitable spirit of a nation yearning for freedom.